commitment to the program and your ability to make positive change in our always evolving team. Samantha is from Cold Spring, and she is joined today by her parents, Nick and Chantel. Samantha is majoring in art and communications. Her leadership on and off the court has been instrumental to the overall success of the program during her career. She has played in 93 career games and has scored 403 points while collecting 255 assists and 56 steals. Samantha was chosen to participate in the 2018 WBCA SOUL program that was developed 16 years ago to nurture the interest of women who desire to coach the game of basketball at all levels. Congratulations, Samantha.
No. All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to the live broadcast. I'm Lenny Ortiz.
I'm Austin Hughes.
And today we're going to be bringing you the live coverage of the women's Oneonta basketball team hosting Plattsburgh. We'll also be looking at Fredonia State playing Buffalo State, Cortland playing at Geneseo, Potsdam playing New Paltz, and Brockport hosting Oswego. It's going to be a good matchup here today. We're looking forward to seeing our Red Dragons take care of their business on Senior Day.
Oneonta coming to this game having just come off of the win over Potsdam, 56-53. Oneonta currently has a 12-6 record. Plattsburgh struggling a little bit on this season. They're coming off a close loss against New Paltz, a 56-50 loss. But it's college basketball. Anything can happen.
Yeah, you never know.
So just looking at, the leading scorers for Oneonta, you got Madeline Frank. She's been an impact player ever since she's came into the college. And Leanne Corso, the rising sophomore. And then you have the leading scorers for Plattsburgh. Again, kind of a similar theme with the young guns, stepping up. You got Taylor Durnan, the sophomore for Plattsburgh, and you got Anna Thompson, a junior for Plattsburgh.
Yeah, that's what I noticed about these teams. They're both very young teams. You don't usually see that a lot in college basketball.
Yeah, only one senior for Oneonta.
That's insane. That's crazy.
So as we get set to tip off here, any predictions?
I think Oneonta's going to take the dub. I think margin of victory. I think it's going to be a double-digit game. I think Oneonta's going to win by double digits.
I think it'll also be a comfortable win. Maybe not double digits, but I don't think Oneonta's really going to be threatened at any time in this game. So we'll pause here for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. SUNY Oneonta Athletics welcomes you to Dewar Arena for today's NCAA Division III and SUNYAC women's basketball game between your Red Dragons and the Plattsburgh Cardinals. The NCAA, SUNYAC, and Oneonta promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from this site of competition. All artificial noisemakers are prohibited. At this time, we ask that you all please rise and gentlemen remove your caps as we honor America and those who support our freedom both at home and abroad with our national anthem. Today sung by SUNY Oneonta freshman Emily Lutz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proofs through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now let's meet today's starting lineups. For Plattsburgh, a junior from Poughkeepsie, number 3, Anna Thompson. For Oneonta, a sophomore from Comac, number 0, Leanne Corso. For Plattsburgh, a junior from Ardsley, number 4, Bella De Pasquale. For Oneonta, a senior from Cold Spring, number 1, Samantha Risacaros. For Plattsburgh, a sophomore from Lion Mountain, number 10, Taylor Durden. For Oneonta, a sophomore from Nanuet, number 10, Alexa Hambleworth. For Plattsburgh, a sophomore from Oyster Bay, number 11, Christina Testa. For Oneonta, a junior from Rome, number 20, Teresa Ankin. For Plattsburgh, a sophomore from Peekskill, number 21, Taylor Clare. And for Oneonta, a junior from Syracuse, number 24, Madeline Frank. The head coach of Plattsburgh in her 21st season is Cheryl Cole. Her assistants are Ben Sora and Yasmin Lewis. The head coach of Oneonta in her 11th season is Daphne Thompson. She is assisted by Tom Moriarty, Brianna Spector, and Keith Thompson. Good luck to both teams.
Chris, it's Saturday afternoon. It's a doubleheader. I can think of no better way to spend my Saturday afternoon than beside you watching SUNY Conference play.
Neither could I, neither could I.
It's the Oneonta Red Dragons. It's the Plattsburgh Cardinals. It should be an excellent contest. I know I'm excited. Thank you all for joining us today. Should be a good one. Should be a good one.
It should be. Yeah, I'm very excited. I was looking forward to this game for weeks now. Very excited.
Oneonta in the all-red today, Plattsburgh in the all-white. It'll be Leanne Corso and Taylor Clare taking the tip off here. Oneonta wins the tip, and we're underway here in SUNY Conference play. Good early ball movement here. The senior gets right on it. Right inside to Madeline Frank. Can't finish it, rebound Plattsburgh. Here comes Taylor Durnan. Good early high ball movement here again by Plattsburgh. Kicks it out to the corner, looking to come inside.
We're looking for that three-point shot right now. Up the
Driving in, foul called. 2 shots upcoming here for Plattsburgh.
Ooh, you do not want to foul this early.
Oneonta fouls number 10, Alexa Hambleworth. Her first, team first. Anna Thompson will have 2 shots.
At the line, number 3, Anna Thompson. Sinks her first, and that'll open the scoring here. And sinks both of them. Already high pressure here by Plattsburgh, but it's Madeline Frank taking it up. Excellent pass to Leanne Corso. That's too easy.
That's why it's risky to press this early.
Oneonta playing a little bit of a three-quarter press too. And now they reset into a zone, it looks like. Plattsburgh trying to break it down with some quick passing. Good cross-court pass. Here's a 3. Off iron to rebound Plattsburgh, and they'll reset. Fresh 30 on the clock. Anna Thompson barking out orders. Not a lot of movement. Now there's some movement. It's going to be Taylor Durnan for 3, and she sinks it.
3-point field goal, Durnan.
And right back to that high press. Oneonta passes out of it. Now it's Leanne Corso in the corner. It'll be the senior for 3. She can't get it. Rebound Plattsburgh. And now it's Christina Testa coming up the court. Anna Thompson looking inside. Excellent play by Madeline Frank. And now here comes Oneonta on the break. Samantha Lisicato's coming. And now they'll slow it down. Good kick. Lisicato's inside to Leanne. 13 on the shot clock. Now 10. For 3. Nothing but net.
Field goal, Enkin.
That was Teresa Enkin for 3. And there's Teresa Enkin again with the steal.
Great turnover.
In transition, and she finishes.
Enkin with the steal of the lane.
Excellent pressure by the Red Dragons here early on. So to me, it looks like they get that high press early on, and then as they come back in, they get that 2-3 zone as a foul's called on Leanne Corso.
Oneonta fouls number 0, Leanne Corso.
Second team foul already.
Second. Taylor Clare will have 2 shots.
Taylor Clare at the line. She makes her first.
Free throws are so important, especially early on in the game.
She misses the second. Leanne Corso with the rebound. And now Oneonta look to come in transition quickly. Here's Samantha Lisicato's excellent move inside. She kicks it out. Lisicato's recovers. Leanne Corso looking for options. She kicks it out to Alexa M. Albert. She can't get it. Rebound Madeline Frank already making an impact. Excellent move.
Great post play.
Right for 2.
Plattsburgh looking to respond. Trying to pass around that high zone. Looking for options. Looked like she had an option in the corner, but decides to take the 3 herself. That was Christina Testa. Red Dragon ball. Substitution, Leanne Corso will leave the game in favor of Casey Hayes, the sophomore out of New Hyde Park. Excellent shot there by Alexa Albert. Again, that high press causing issues for Plattsburgh. And now they reset back into the zone. Plattsburgh looking for answers early here. And not finding it under the rim. Here comes Oneonta in transition. Here's Ankin, back to Lisicato's. Good ball movement. Here's a Malber for 3. She can't get it. Rebound Plattsburgh. 5:30 to go here in the first. Good defense by Ankin, not biting on that pump fake. But here's Anna Thompson for 3. And it'll be Red Dragon ball. Oneonta looking dangerous here early on. Olivia Ulrich coming into the game for Alexa Albert. Wearing the mask. Here's Lisicato's. Kickball. .22 on the shot clock here. It'll be Lisicato's to inbound. Here's Madeline Frank looking inside. Now Lisicato's. Step back. Rebound Plattsburgh. Now here's Anna Thompson coming up the court.
As much as they're down, Plattsburgh are more dominant on the boards than Oneonta.
Oh, good move inside. She can't finish though. Rebound Oneonta. Now looking to come in transition again. Oneonta like going quick off of these rebounds to make sure that Plattsburgh don't press. Now here's Lissicatos. Inside, excellent pass. Oh, she can't finish. Plattsburgh looking to capitalize. Here's a good kick out. Inside for Franny Merkel. Driving, Teresa Quinn, she gets the foul. That's Oneonta's third already.
Oneonta fouls number 12, Olivia Ulrich, her first, team third.
Already a huge discrepancy in team fouls between Plattsburgh and Oneonta. Luckily that foul was on the floor, so it'll just be an inbounds here for Plattsburgh. Fresh 30 on the shot clock. Anna Thompson looking for options, finds one. Pascal kicks out to Teresa Quinn, who finds it inside for Franny Merkel. Merkel, step back, fade away. Good defense by Casey Hayes, and a foul. Crowd showing their appreciation for Casey Hayes and her excellent work down low. Plattsburgh team, first team foul.
Her first, team first.
Somewhat relaxed pressure now from Plattsburgh. Casey Hayes inside. Excellent move. Last two possessions have really been excellent for Casey Hayes, both offensively and defensively. Here's Taylor Durnan driving, foul.
That's the fourth team foul, right?
Fourth team foul for Oneonta.
Oneonta fouls number 12.
Another two shots upcoming here for Plattsburgh.
Her second, team fourth.
And it's one of the leading scorers for Plattsburgh who steps to the line, Taylor Durnan.
Taylor Durnan has 2 shots.
3:41 to go here in the first. She makes the first.
Oh, just be careful here. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
And gets the second to go as well. 13-8 the score. Oneonta dominating in terms of field goals, but Plattsburgh getting those free throws to count. Excellent kick out. Here's Lissicatos taking her time with 20 on the shot clock. Calls out a play. Here's Madeline Frank kicking out to Lissicatos. Pump fake, kick. Here's Maya Burnsley, kicks it out. Rebound Plattsburgh. Here's Bella DePascal kicking out for Anna Thompson. Good battle down low inside with Madeline Frank.
Great second effort play there.
Bit of a mess down there, but it ends up being a Plattsburgh basket. And it's Mary McKenna, the freshman from Long Island. Plattsburgh just hanging in there right now. The senior calling out a play. Here's Ankin, kicks it out for Lissicatos. Pump fake, drive, kicks it back out. Backcourt is called.
Plattsburgh ball.
And with a couple of these sloppy possessions, Plattsburgh can easily tie this game up on this possession.
Yeah, they made a comeback. The score's 13-10. I mean, a couple more, and Plattsburgh might take the lead on this.
Early trend of this game is just Plattsburgh taking advantage of the opportunities they're given, whether it be second chance points, fouls, deflection. Plattsburgh holds it again.
I mean, being the underdogs in this game, that's what you got to do to win games like this.
DePascal hits from free. Excellent rebound inside from Oneonta. Here's Ankin inside for Casey Hayes. Plattsburgh comes back up the court. 1:57 to go here in the first. There's DePascal driving and kicking out. Here's McKenna driving, kick. Easy look here.
Wide open three.
Rebound, Plattsburgh, foul. Already a 5th team foul. And again, Plattsburgh will step to the line.
Oneonta fouls on a
Plattsburgh is
32,
killing it today with
Casey
these second effort
Hayes.
plays, killing it. They're really trying to make it hard for Oneonta to pick up this win today.
You can argue Oneonta probably should be leading this game by a lot more, but the second chance points. As McKenna makes the first. Miss finds his way to Lysicatos, who was briefly double teamed, and now with 20 on the shot clock, will make her play. He finds his way to the freshman, kicks it out to Ankin. She drives, she shoots, misses everything. Rebound Plattsburgh. And now Thompson. Ball circulates around to Pascal. Find Thompson again. She's searching for options with 17 on the shot clock, and now she'll reset. 1 minute to go here in the first. Now 10 on the shot clock. T. Pascal in the corner, Thompson playing catch. Now 5 on the shot clock. Driving, good block. Excellent defensive possession by Oneonta.
Fantastic.
Shot clock violation.
Those are the possessions they need to keep the game in their favor.
Now with 44 on the shot clock, Oneonta, 44 on the game clock, excuse me. Oneonta could go 2 for 1 here if they choose. But it doesn't look that way as Lysicatos looks to set up a play with 23 on the shot clock. Inside for Madeline Frank. Step back, that's pretty.
That was a beautiful turnaround jumper.
Oneonta high pressuring. Shot clock's turned off here with 20 to go in the game clock. Here's Quinn with 15. T. Pascal with 10. Teresa Quinn with 5. T. Pascal inside, can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the first, with Oneonta leading 15-11. A weird game. Potsdam not really making a lot of shots, but they're taking advantage of their free throws.
Yeah, Plattsburgh is really making it difficult for Oneonta. The score's 15-11, so Oneonta's got the lead like we predicted, but both teams are still in it. It can go either way.
And I'm sure that'll be a point of emphasis for the coaching staff. Just, you know, take your time on defensive plays. There's no need to foul so much.
I couldn't agree more.
As a fan pointed out behind us, the discrepancy for fouls is 5-1. So obviously Oneonta's doing something inside that Potsdam is not.
Yeah. What else do you think they're talking about in the huddle right now?
I think just stay true to what they were doing. I mean, like we discussed, the only thing that Potsdam is doing right now is making their free throws. And Oneonta's doing an excellent job of ball movement. Every single possession they have, it seems like they get a good look. So as long as they don't make these silly fouls that they're giving away free points, you know, I think Oneonta will eventually take more control of this game. Early on, leading scores for Oneonta. Teresa Anking with 5. And then for Potsdam, you have Taylor Durnan with 5. Second quarter beginning now.
Let's see if Oneonta takes it easier on defense.
Taylor Durnan setting up play with 17 on the shot clock. Taylor Clare, a little bit of a scramble down low, jump ball. Possession arrow points to Oneonta.
Great hustle play there. Great way to start off the quarter.
Again, Potsdam looks like they're, Plattsburgh looks like they're setting up high pressure, trying to force Oneonta to move the ball around. And now Ankin calls out a play with 18 on the shot clock. Good kick. Freshman looking for options. Lysicatos for 3. She can't get it to go. Rebound Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh looking to come in transition. No foul called this time. Excellent defense. And now Oneonta looking to counter in transition. Lisicato's driving, kicking. Missed everything, good rebound by Plattsburgh. Game picking up a little bit in tempo. And the ball finds its way to Taylor Durnan. But a good interception inside by Leanne Corso, one of our impact players. And Lisicato's driving with purpose. Enkin thought about it. Inside for Leanne Corso. Mid-range, too easy. Leanne Corso finding her step in this game. Plattsburgh looking to respond. Ball finds its way out to Taylor Durnan. Good hustle play by the freshman, Maya Burnsley.
That was a great block. Send it right into the bench.
The freshman playing with a purpose here on senior night. Plattsburgh will inbounds with 14 on the shot clock. Now with 7. Ball finds its way to Taylor Durnan. She will shoot for 3, and it's too easy for the leading scorer for Plattsburgh.
On plays like those, you see why she's the leading scorer.
Leanne Corso, speaking of impact players, in the lane. She can't get it to go. A lot of contact, no call. Plattsburgh trying to build some momentum here in the second quarter. Traveling violation.
Oneonta basketball.
Alexa Malbert back on the court. Leanne Corso finding it inside. Foul called. The first free throws of the game coming up for Leanne Corso.
Plattsburgh fouls number 55, Mary McKenna. Her first, team first of the second quarter. Leanne Corso will have 2 shots.
Misses the first off the front iron. And of course, with 4 points in the game right now. And adds a 5th. 18-14, Oneonta, an excellent steal off the inbound pass, but she can't get it to go. And an offensive foul against Plattsburgh. Good pressure here by Oneonta.
Oneonta's been really aggressive on inbound plays, and it's been working.
Now Malbert, a long jumper, shooter's touch, gets it to go.
Alexa Malbert for 2.
Oneonta finding just a little bit of momentum here. Good pressure there by the freshman, and that's a turnover again for Plattsburgh. Obviously, whatever the coach said between that intermission and the first and second quarter must have worked, because Oneonta's looking a lot more tenacious here on defense.
Yeah, it looks like all the momentum's in their favor right now, and the fouling has decreased a lot. They definitely got their message through. Good.
Malbert inside, can't get it to go. It's like we discussed before, Oneonta's getting a lot more looks. They just can't get it to go. And Plattsburgh's just hanging around, only down 6.
This lead should be a lot bigger. Oneonta just needs to convert on those on the crucial turnovers they keep getting, or any opportunity for that matter.
Excellent move inside by Teresa Quinn, but she can't get it to go. Rebound Oneonta. And now they look to come in transition. Here's a Malbert. Kick out. Long pass, and that's a turnover.
these are the opportunities Oneonta needs to convert on in order to maintain this lead and build on it.
Yeah, you can overhear the Oneonta coach saying, just look for the simple pass, and she's right. There was no need to force that pass. But as it stands, it's Plattsburgh in possession now with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. DePascal hitting a little bit. And now Oneonta comes in transition off of the missed shot. Lisicados losing the handle just a little bit. Inside to Corso. Excellent pass, excellent finish. And the score now 22-14 in favor of the Red Dragons. Timeout, Plattsburgh.
That was a much needed timeout. Plattsburgh just needs to regroup and discuss what they need to do to get back into this game.
Yeah, just looking at the field goals made, Oneonta's made 9 out of 23. Plattsburgh only 3 of 16, and yet the score is only 22-14.
That proves how crucial free throws are, Evan.
Again, you're right. Just looking at the free throw stats, Oneonta only 1 for 2 for free throws. Plattsburgh 6 for 8. Those key points.
I don't care what anyone says, free throws win basketball games.
And a good battle down low with the offensive and defensive boards. No one really having an advantage either way. Plattsburgh currently +3 on the boards. So Plattsburgh will take over now with 24 on the shot clock. Ball circles its way around to Taylor Durnan, and she kicks out to DePascal, who shoots for 3. Can't get it to go. Good effort there by Malbert, but the ball will stay with Plattsburgh.
And once again, Oneonta gives Plattsburgh another opportunity to score.
Dangerous pass, but it finds its way to Plattsburgh. Good screen up top. And here comes Oneonta. Malbert calling out a play, finds its way to the senior, Lisicados. Cross-court pass to Malbert, now Leanne Corso. Good passing, finds its way to Burnsley, and then Madeline Frank. She can't get it to go. Rebound to Malbert. Tiptoeing around, but she steps out of bounds.
Ooh.
Just ran out of room. Now with 4:45 to go here in the second quarter, Plattsburgh. Excellent passing to beat that high press. And now passing around up top, trying to beat that zone. And now Anna Thompson driving. Wild shot in the lane. It finds its way back with Plattsburgh. Bit of a scramble, but it'll stay with Oneonta. We've seen a couple times in this game, you know, these wild scrambles inside.
Yeah. Yeah, it's usually Plattsburgh just being aggressive. Like I said, like we said earlier, those second chance buckets, that's what those wild scrambles lead to.
And now Lisicados with 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Malbert looking for options. Finds its way to the corner with Leanne Corso for 3.
That was a great corner 3 with a D right in her face.
Corso into double digits now with 10 points in the game. Already having a major impact here in the first half. Durbin for 3. She can't get it to go. And now Oneonta looks to come in transition. Excellent outlet pass here for Malbert. She stops, kicks it out to Leanne Corso. She'll try her luck again. Can't get it to go, and it'll find its way to Plattsburgh. That was a heat check.
Yeah.
Plattsburgh driving inside. It's Franny Merkel. Excellent move. She tries to get her own rebound and does. And it finds its way out to Taylor Durnan. She can't get it to go. Bit of a tie up there, and it's a foul, not a jump ball.
Plattsburgh foul number 20.
It'll go against Plattsburgh. Oneonta ball. 3:09 to go here in the second quarter.
15 seconds.
Oneonta finally pushing this lead to double digits, taking control of the game.
I don't expect them to take their foot off the gas just yet.
Now Malvert driving through the pressure. Finds Leanne Corso. Great pass to the freshman, Madeline Burnsley. Rebound Plattsburgh. Now Anna Thompson finds Taylor Durnan. Finds his way to Di Pascal for three. She gets it to go. Di Pascal. And the lead's cut to 8. Lysicatos looking for options. Good screen set by Madeline Frank. Lysicatos inside for Leanne Corso. Rebound Plattsburgh. Anna Thompson finds Taylor Durnan. Di Pascal thought about it. She has every reason to. Ooh, excellent. Another three. And this time it's Brooke Benna, the sophomore out of Oakland, New Jersey.
Plattsburgh is not ready to roll over yet.
Plattsburgh finding success with the three. Cutting the lead to 5 now. Burnsley inside for Madeline Frank. Foul called on Plattsburgh. With 1:46 to go here in the second.
On number 21, Taylor Clare. Her first, team third.
Plattsburgh suddenly finding success with that three-point ball, and all of a sudden it's just a 5-point game. Lysicatos with a fresh 30. Finds his way to Franken for 3, and she replies with her own 3.
Point field goal. Aiken.
I like this, a 3-point shootout. Let's keep it going.
Di Pascal trying to reply with her own. Again, the effort, and it'll stay with Plattsburgh. Just like we've talked about all game, second chance opportunities. Plattsburgh again trying to take advantage of it. Plattsburgh inside with a fresh 30. And they'll inbounds again. 1:22 to go here in the second. Finds its way inside to Taylor Clare, who kicks it out. Another kick out. Durnan, she can't get it to go. Bit of a scramble again inside, but it's going to be Oneonta coming back up. Lysicatos leading the charge. Ankin outside, and here's Madeline Frank. Rebound, Oneonta. They'll get a fresh 30. 54 seconds to go here in the second. Inside, Madeline Frank, step back. She can't get it to go. And here comes Anna Thompson, now with 42 to go. Di Pascal kicks it out. Here's Brooke Benna for 3. She can't get it to go. The hustle play again, and it'll stay with Plattsburgh. Oneonta just getting out-hustled right now.
Oneonta needs to finish his possessions on defense. Playing good defense, but they're not finishing possessions, thus allowing Plattsburgh to get, once again, get the ball and get another opportunity to score.
32 seconds to go here. A fresh shot clock. 2-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Di Pascal inbounds, and she'll hand it off to Anna Thompson. Looks like Plattsburgh will take their time again, looking to take the last shot of this half.
Every team's got the play they run whenever the shot clock turns off. That one play they get to the score before the quarter ends.
Now with 10, and now they'll look to make their move. And it's Oneonta making their move. Here comes a Malvern in transition with 5. Good pass inside to Lisicados with 2. She's got to get the shot off. A lot of contact, but that'll end the half. And at halftime, it's Oneonta 28, Plattsburgh 20. A really entertaining half.
It really was. At points, it looked like Oneonta was going to take the lead and run with it, but Plattsburgh will not stop coming back. This has been a very, very fun game to watch.
And all credit to Plattsburgh for not just giving up when Oneonta stretched it to double digits. They found the success with the 3 ball, closed it to 5 at one point. Oneonta they just need to get on those hustle points. But now we're going to send it to the guys in the studio.
All right, welcome to the halftime update. I'm Lenny Ortiz.
I'm Austin Hughes.
And so we're going to give you some scores from around the SUNY. Currently, Geneseo is hosting Cortland, battle of the two first place and second place teams in the conference. Geneseo is handling Cortland currently 41-24. And okay, you got the next round.
We have Brockport and Oswego. Brockport's leading by 2 at the half, 27-25. Oswego's struggling this year, and they're keeping up with Brockport, so see if we can get an upset.
Here we're going to show you a highlight from the first half here. The nice pass under the basket leads to a quick bucket for Brockport. It's going to be interesting to see if the Lakers can hold up against Brockport, like Austin alluded to before. Lakers struggling this year, but looking to get a good road win today. Up next, we're going to be covering Fredonia against Buffalo State, the battle of the two teams up in the Buffalo area. Fredonia holding on to a 4-point lead right now heading into halftime. I believe we have a highlight from that game also. Oh, excuse me. I guess we don't. New Paltz will have a highlight.
New Paltz taking on Potsdam. Potsdam struggling as well, just like Oswego. So they're down by 12 at the half to New Paltz. Potsdam seeing if they can get a road win after losing to Oneonta yesterday. And right here we have a highlight for you.
I believe it's going to be a technical foul, I believe. If we can take a look. Yep, and you see the shove right there. And just no discipline. That's going to lead to an easy point for Potsdam. Potsdam struggling this year, as you alluded to, I believe 1-17 on the year. So they're going to need as many free points as they can get, and the shot is sunk. So, I mean, I think the matchup so far today is Geneseo against Cortland. Like we said, first place team against the second place team in the conference. What do you think about Geneseo moving forward now?
I think it's clear, it's tough. Geneseo winning by such a big margin at half. It's going to be tough to overcome, especially on the road for Cortland. Down what? 41-24 at half. Yep. You're on the road playing a very good team, undefeated in the conference. It's going to take a lot, so it's clear that Geneseo really is the powerhouse in this conference right now.
Absolutely, especially having a regular season last year of 25-0 and making it to the Sweet 16 in March Madness. So we'll see. We'll come back to you guys later with more updates, and take care. I don't know what.
Welcome back to the second half of SUNY conference play between the Oneonta Red Dragons and the Plattsburgh Cardinals. And Chris, just looking at the stats, it's almost infuriating from a neutral standpoint because this game should not be close and Plattsburgh is making it close.
It shouldn't be at all. Oneonta is actually like handing them the game. I won't say handing them the game because they still have the lead, but they're keeping them in it. They're keeping it so close. I mean, if you look at the stats, Plattsburgh has 7 second chance points. Oneonta's 2. I mean,
just looking at how Plattsburgh got their points, 4 out of their 5 field goals were threes.
all Oneonta has to do is play defense on the perimeter, and the Plattsburgh's offense is neutralized.
And like we discussed in the first half, Plattsburgh are living off free throws right now. You know, they got the 4 threes, they got the 1 field goal that they made that wasn't a 3, and then they got 6 free throws.
Yeah,
and that's all they're scoring.
I mean, that shows a lot about Oneonta's post defense.
It's simple. If Oneonta just defends just that little extra second off of those missed shots, the loose balls inside, this game could probably be a blowout.
Oh,
But as it is, Plattsburgh, give them credit. They're getting those second chance points. They're getting those hustle plays, and Oneonta needs to step up.
yeah, I couldn't agree more.
So as we get set for the second half action, Oneonta leads 28-20. Leading scorers for Oneonta, as predicted before, Leanne Corso. She's been a stud inside, outside, rebounding, everything.
She's been killing it.
And then for Plattsburgh, Anna Thompson's just struggling a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, over 4 from the field.
Melody Pascal, she's living and dying by the 3.
Yeah.
And Taylor Durnan, she's a floor general. She's doing what she can.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be Plattsburgh to inbound here to start the third quarter.
What do you expect to see here in the third quarter from both teams?
I expect Oneonta to get a little more hustle.
I think they have more hustle, and I think they take a bigger lead.
I mean, if Oneonta don't fix the problems with second chance opportunities that they had in that first half, then this is going to be a close game right until the end, and it's not going to make the Oneonta coach happy.
Mm-hmm.
But as it stands, it's Anna Thompson for 3, and there you go.
See, those are the 3-pointers that are killing Oneonta right now.
The lead is cut to 5. Plattsburgh again living and dying off of that 3-pointer.
The perimeter defense is going to be the killer for them.
Isakatos inside to Madeline Frank. She drives, spins, fade away, foul. That looked like a nothing shot, but she gets bailed out by the foul call.
I think she was looking for the foul there.
That's good post play by Madeline Frank, the junior. One of our impact players before the game. And she makes the first. Oneonta didn't really get to the line in that first half, only 1 for 2.
Not really. Most of the fouls throughout this game have been Oneonta on Plattsburgh. And like we mentioned earlier, most of Plattsburgh's points are from free throws. So if Oneonta can start shooting from the line a little more, maybe this game will look, a little bit more one-sided.
Already a change in emphasis for Oneonta, going from that 3/4 press to now full court. As now kicks out to Taylor Durbin. She'll find that open look for 3. And almost gets it to go, but Madeline Frank cleans it up under. And now Oneonta looking to come in transition. A Malbert calling for that ball early. Driving. Going to be a kicked ball. Oneonta basketball.
That's a smart play.
So Plattsburgh sticking to what they know best, the 3-ball and that heavy pressure.
It's been working. All Oneonta has to do is slip up a little more, and this game is a lot closer.
The ball finds its way to Leanne Corso. She'll shoot for 3. Ooh, rough elbow from Madeline Frank. It looked like it was completely accidental, but that one hurts.
I've been there.
So as she gets treatment on the side, it'll be Plattsburgh ball. Oneonta won't want her out too long.
Do you like Oneonta's transition to the full court press?
They got to do something to counter Plattsburgh's, pressure and their ability to just find those open looks.
Safe like the full court press leaves the perimeter wide open. That, like we mentioned earlier, Plattsburgh living and dying by the three.
Again, another three-point shot. And then again, second chance opportunities. Good pass inside to Pascal. Good block. And it'll be Red Dragon ball. It's a good battle inside, but it'll end up Red Dragon basketball.
The Red Dragons have dominated inside the post today. Dominated. There's a no contest if you look at both teams' post play.
Isakado's getting doubled on the side. Red ball. So Plattsburgh doing anything they can to create a nuisance. And Oneonta nearly turning it over there. It finds its way to Ankin. And now inside, Casey Hayes. Rebound, Leanne Corso. Hustle plays, but she can't get it to go. But again, a third opportunity for the Red Dragons. And Malbert driving, finding a brick wall inside.
That's rough. That's
stay Red Dragon basketball. 22 on the shot clock. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
The Red Dragons need to score on this possession. Keep momentum in their favor.
Leanne Corso wide open at the top of the key. In and out. Christina Testa coming up the court now. Anna Thompson. Ooh, offensive foul.
That's big. She had a wide open look.
Foul number 10, Taylor German. Her first, team second.
It'll be Leanne Corso to inbounds here. Plattsburgh backing off just a little bit. It'll be Ankin calling out a play with 20 to go. The Isakados. Good screen set by Hayes. A Malbert to Ankin. Good ball movement. Can't get it to go, but tipped out. Good hustle play.
Oh, great hustle play there. This is what Oneonta needs too. Oneonta needs to step up on these hustle plays. It can't be just Plattsburgh stepping up with these.
Good screen by Corso. Lisicados looking for options. Finds one. And then finds his way out to a Malbert. She'll shoot for three. No problem.
That's big, and the lead is back to double digits. 33-23 is Oneonta.
A Malbert with 7 now. Madeline Frank still getting treatment on the bench from that elbow she sustained earlier in the quarter. And now it's Plattsburgh for 3. They can't get it to go. Rebound Oneonta. They look to come in transition. A Malbert wide open. It's 2-on-1. She'll drive. Foul. Oneonta looking to finally put Plattsburgh out of the game, and they'll go to the line. Good aggression by Malbert.
They'll take that foul.
Her first, team third.
Let's take a look at this last 3. Chris, what happened?
Malbert will have 2 shots.
His last 3, it was just a busting coverage by Plattsburgh. Oneonta's starting to shoot the ball, great from 3.
And Malbert misses the first. If Oneonta can get Plattsburgh to step out to the line a little bit, that'll open up that inside, which we've already seen. Oneonta's more than comfortable throwing that ball down low and trying to get those tough points. Unsuccessful for both in the line is a Malbert.
Yeah, that hurts, missing both free throws. I think that's what Plattsburgh needs to do. Plattsburgh needs to start playing in the paint. They gotta play, aggressive basketball. They can't just keep relying on that three-point shot because it's not working here in the third quarter.
A sloppy turnover for Plattsburgh as they look like they had numbers in transition, but now the Red Dragons will come up by 10 with 6:28 to go here in the third quarter.
Not a lot of movement by this offense in the second half.
Isakados kicks out for a Malbert and finds Ankin. A Malbert screaming for the ball back inside for Hayes. Of course, the driving, popping, can't get it to go. Now it's Franny Merkel coming up. All the way. Oh, in and out. Plattsburgh not getting those shots to fall. Now Ankin will reset. It's Ankin with 15. Thought about the shot, kicks it inside to Hayes. She'll stop. Excellent shot inside of the low post.
I've noticed more in the second half. Oneonta's taking more looks into the three-point line.
Gets tied up. Excellent defense there by Oneonta. Now Ankin will turn on the Jets. And she'll finish in transition.
Coast to coast. Oh, and applying the pressure right away.
The lead now at 14, and an anticipated timeout here for Plattsburgh. They need to find answers. So already, like we discussed, you know, as our lead-in for the second half, Oneonta needed to find those hustle points, and they're up 14 now because they've made adjustments.
Yeah, they found it here in the second half, and Oneonta is breaking away with this game. Let's see how Plattsburgh responds.
Plattsburgh need to respond.
I think Plattsburgh should abandon the three. I think they should really start going under the basket. I think Oneonta's finally figured out their offense. They're going to look for the three every single time.
And, you know, combining that with the absence of Madeline Frank right now while she gets repairs, you know, what can go wrong? I mean, they can't always just live and die by the three. They need to find the ball inside a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
They found success attacking Oneonta, and they can't go away from that or else they're going to get blown out.
They need to play very, very aggressive basketball to beat Oneonta. It worked in the first half. Oneonta looked sloppy because of Plattsburgh's aggressive play.
5:14 to go here in the third. Now 2 Oneonta players in double digits. Corso with 10, Ankin with 10. It'll be Plattsburgh to inbound here at half court. And now here's Christina Testa. Isakato's guarding tough with 15 on the shot clock. Plattsburgh looking for options. Testa driving. Good defense here by Oneonta. Plattsburgh now with 5. Testa with 2, decides to shoot for 3. Rebound Plattsburgh. They can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound for Plattsburgh.
This is big.
And now Plattsburgh with a fresh 30 will reset. And it's Durnan handing it off to Testa. They're looking inside, and it finds its way to Taylor Clare, who kicks it out. Plattsburgh with 9, not the best possession they've had all game. Durnan trying to force something. She can't get it to go, and now it's Oneonta.
That definitely hurts. They need a basket there to kind of, you know, help get momentum swinging their way.
Ankin looks like that pass was for Lisicatos, but it was cut off. Finds it to her anyway. Oh, good kick out to Ankin. Excellent pass inside. And it'll be a traveling violation on Oneonta.
Plattsburgh basketball.
Be Plattsburgh to inbounds here.
Oneonta looks.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. They look like they're going to apply pressure off this inbound.
Now they slowly come back. Still high pressure. Again, Oneonta showing they're good on defense. And now they look to come in transition. Here's the freshman. She can't get it to go.
Another fast break for Plattsburgh.
Excellent defensive play by Ankin again. Now 22 on the shot clock here for Plattsburgh to work with. This is almost a must-score possession, do you think?
Oh, without a doubt. Down 14 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. They definitely need to start scoring quick. Looking for that 3 shot.
Pascal can't get it to go. And now Lisicatos are going to come in transition, but it's going to be a foul on Plattsburgh.
That stinks, the missed shot and the foul.
Number 12, Teresa Quinn, her first, team 4.
Foul is on number 12.
Plattsburgh needs to stop here. They need to get something going.
Oneonta look like they're in the best form so far in this game. Lisicatos looking for options. Had her first one cut off. Now the ball finds us inside. And now here's Ankin for three. It goes off front iron. Good rebound here by Claire Coulton, the freshman.
Great second chance play there by Oneonta.
Casey Hayes gets double teamed. Coulton and one!
Great possession there. That was fantastic by Oneonta.
Will that be the possession that breaks Plattsburgh? Excellent play by the freshman, getting the second chance rebound and fighting through the contact to get the shot off.
That's huge. Let's see if Oneonta converts on this free throw.
Colleton has one shot.
Colleton looking to complete the and one. And does so. And again, Oneonta gets the steal.
This is a huge possession, huge. Everyone's into it. The bench is standing up. Fans are getting into it. Plattsburgh is slipping.
Oneonta finally stamping their authority on the game, stretching the lead to 19 now, their biggest lead of the game.
This is a must-score possession here. Must score.
Lusicatos again applying pressure. Plattsburgh again finding nothing, but they'll get that second chance rebound. And again another rebound for Plattsburgh.
They need to
Pascal
score.
for three. Another missed three for Plattsburgh. And Oneonta finally gets possession with 2:19 to go here in the third.
Oneonta's defense has really been showing their dominance here in the third quarter.
And now the lead goes to 21 as Casey Hayes finds success in the low post.
It's a little 7-0 run Oneonta's on right now.
Plattsburgh looking for any type of answer to stop the run. The ball finds its way inside. Outside. Can't get it to go, and rebound again for Oneonta. Bit of a sloppy pass, but Lusicatos finds it.
This is
and now
the play that
Plattsburgh
Plattsburgh
looks to
needs.
transition. And they still can't find it. 1:36 to go here in the third.
Plattsburgh seems like they cannot do anything under the basket right now.
Blocked. And now a timeout here for an injury. That's number 31, Hannah Whitney, a freshman out of Keene, New York. .130 to go here. 44 to 23 is the score, Oneonta. And it's good to see the fans applauding as she comes off the court.
We can only hope and pray that this isn't anything too serious.
Yeah, I didn't really catch what happened there, but it looked like she just rolled up on her ankle. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, nothing more than a simple twinge of pain. But as it stands, Oneonta leading by 21 now. Oneonta finally stamping their authority on the game.
That might have been the halt in the game that Plattsburgh needs to kind of assert their dominance. Oneonta is on a 7-0 run right now, and they might need that breather to kind of like regroup and try and cut this lead down.
Ball finds its way inside to Taylor Clare, and she gets the foul and the bucket. Count it.
Plattsburgh has made their first field goal under the basket with 1:18 left in the third quarter.
Basket was good by Taylor Clare.
And it's an N1. That is huge.
Could possibly be a spark here with less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Can't complete the free throw, but it's good to see that Plattsburgh isn't afraid to finally go under the basket. And here's Oneonta. Good play by the freshman again. She can't get it to go. Casey Hayes with the rebound and the follow.
Oneonta is not taking their foot off the gas. Oneonta is taking complete control of this game right now.
Plattsburgh punished for not boxing out. Pascal driving, looking for options, finds it, and it's turned over. Lusicatos looking to score in transition. Good pass inside to Casey Hayes. Nothing can stop the Red Dragons right now.
Oneonta's on an 11-2 run right now, Evan. And they look like they can keep going.
8 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oneonta might get another possession. Turbin wide open inside, but it's a bad pass. And now Oneonta looking to slow things down. Shot clock turned off, 16 to go.
They're going to end the quarter on their terms, Evan.
Now Malbert with 10. Malbert with 5. Looking for options. Malbert with 2. Lysicatos with 1. And she gets it at the end of the quarter. What a shot. Oh my goodness. As if there was any doubt as to Oneonta's dominance during that quarter. Lysicatos with her first 3 of the game stamps her authority on senior night. My goodness, what a performance in that third quarter.
Oneonta is really taking control, stretching their 14-point lead to a 26-point lead in the third quarter. I mean, wow.
What a shot.
The bench really flared up.
Let's look at that again. Lysicatos with no time to think and nothing but net.
She's got ice in her veins, Evan. She's got ice in her veins.
Oh, I have no more reaction to that. Let's see what the guys in the studio think.
Welcome back to the studio. We're going to give you some live updates going around the SUNY. Currently, Geneseo is catching fire right now in the second half. They're leading Cortland 56-37. McKenna Brooks leading the way for Geneseo with 17 points, and she's just one of 3 players in double-digit figures. We have Brockport trailing Oswego at home 40-30. We have a nice little highlight of a nice pass by Brockport, and she's going to sink the 3 in the corner. Brockport still trailing by 10 at home, though, to Oswego.
The other games going on in the Sudiac, Buffalo State taking on Fredonia. Buffalo State really relying on Katie Villarney. She has 24 points right now, and Emily Lasher for Fredonia has 17 points and 7 rebounds. So the other players in that game, the highest scorer is 7 points. So they're really relying on those 2 key players.
All right, we're going to send it back to the last quarter of Oneonta women's basketball. Hopefully the girls can secure the lead with the 26-point lead heading into the final of senior day. Back to you guys.
Welcome back as we join you live in the fourth quarter. As Plattsburgh sink a shot in the paint, just trying to bite into this huge deficit that Oneonta just woke up in the third quarter.
Yeah, Oneonta really sparked up, and Plattsburgh needs to lay everything out on the line to win this game right now. It seems very unlikely that they will, though. Let's see what happens.
An absolutely dominant third quarter by Oneonta, just topped off by the senior, Lysicatos, hitting from 3 as the buzzer went.
That was crazy. The whole bench erupted when she hit that buzzer beating 3.
Plattsburgh fouled. Hard foul. And she'll go to the line for 2.
Oneonta fouls number 12, Olivia Ulrich. Her third, team first.
Now the one thing Oneonta don't need to do is get complacent. You know, yes, it's a huge lead, 24 points right now, barring, you know, the free throws that she makes. But the last thing they need is complacency.
Yeah, Oneonta does not need to take their foot off the gas. They saw in the first quarter that Plattsburgh can keep it close.
Every comeback starts somewhere.
Especially in college basketball. You never know what's going to happen.
Rebound Plattsburgh. This is what we were talking about in the first half. Another second chance for Plattsburgh.
They can
Kicks it out for T. Pascal for 3. She can't get it to go. Oneonta finally cleans up on the boards. Good kick out by Lysicatos. And a basket inside from Oneonta.
Plattsburgh is not doing anything in the post to stop Oneonta right now.
Olivia Ulrich, the scorer, the sophomore out of Bolton Spa. Plattsburgh now with 15 on the shot clock. Excellent pass outside to Anna Thompson. She kicks it inside. Foul! And Plattsburgh will return to the line. It's 3 points for Plattsburgh.
Fouls number 2, Clara Colleton. Her first.
Taking a look at that last bucket here by Olivia Ulrich. Chris, what do you see?
What do I see? I just see her dominating and asserting herself in the post against this Plattsburgh defense who hasn't had anything to stop. Hasn't put anything out to stop this Plattsburgh team right now.
You know, Oneonta seemingly just having their way in the post. Even with the absence of Madeline Frank, which if you remember, she had a nasty elbow thrown her way, completely accidentally. And she's still getting repairs on the sideline. But it doesn't seem to affect this Oneonta team much.
Not at all. Oneonta has had momentum for, if not the entire game.
It almost inspired them to a point, because it seemed like after her absence, Oneonta just started shooting lights out, topped off again by that three-pointer at the end of the quarter.
I was surprised they didn't go to the three-pointer early, because in the second half, the three-pointer's been working for them a lot. Three-pointer and driving to the hole.
Foul inside. Casey Hayes will go to the line now.
Number 55, Mary McKenna.
For as much as lead as they have, Oneonta has not been to the line as much as you would expect them to.
Brooke Howell will have 2 shots.
Oneonta getting their points the hard way. Back iron first. It's my mistake. Brooke Howell at the line. And she can't get it to go. Ball's loose, and Plattsburgh finally cleans up.
Let's see if Plattsburgh get anything going here. Down 24.
Now inside, and kicks it back out to Dee Pascal. She drives, and it's blocked by Leanne Corso, and fouled. Leanne Corso just unstoppable this game.
She's having a block party, Evan.
Plattsburgh fouls number 14, Olivia Selke.
7:32 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Plattsburgh needs a turnover here to stay relevant in this game.
Ball finds its way inside to Corso, and it's Oneonta for 3. High arcing shot, finds its way back inside. And cleaned up by Brooke Howell, the junior out of Dundee. And turned over by Plattsburgh.
Ooh. That's a killer. It's funny, ever since halftime, Oneonta's been really converting on these second half opportunities that we were saying in the first half that Plattsburgh was doing to stay relevant in this game.
Now back outside, Oneonta again for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Corso tied up. Jump ball. And it'll be Plattsburgh basketball. It was a good effort though by Leanne Corso.
So if you're Plattsburgh right now, what do you go for on offense?
You just got to go for whatever points you can get. You can't be picky, as that's another bad turnover by Plattsburgh. Here comes Oneonta in transition. Quick jump shot. And that's number 22, Johanna Gaffney, the freshman out of Vestal, with her first bucket of the game. But back to your point, if you're Plattsburgh, you can't, get too picky as to what kind of basket you want. You just have to take whatever you can get, as the freshman, Maya Burnsley, getting involved on defense.
The thing for Oneonta in the second half has just been defense, defense, defense. The defense has really shown. Plattsburgh has struggled.
It seems like every possession for Plattsburgh, Oneonta somehow gets involved. The ball finds its way inside Suzuki. And Corso again. And it's travel.
Traveling violation. Plattsburgh basketball.
Those are always rough calls.
Those are always the ones that it seems like she's punished for effort, but it's going to be Plattsburgh basketball. A fresh shot clock, 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Oneonta just looking to close out this impressive win. Pascal passes it off to Testa. She looks for options with 20 to go on the shot clock. Good pass outside to Dee Pascal. She shoots for 3. She can't get it to go. Rebound, Oneonta. Isakano's getting it up quick.
I think Oneonta should start slowing it down.
Corso wide open. Can't get it to go. And now Testa looking to come in transition. Slows it down, finds an option. The ball finds its way to Olivia Suki. And now here's Jordan Castanis, and she gets it to go.
2 points.
Castanis with her first bucket of the game.
Are you surprised Plattsburgh isn't pressing here? Down this much late in the game?
I mean, yes, but just looking at the scoreboard, they might think the game is over already. Castanis is wide open in the corner and finds its way to her. Excuse me, it's Lissicatos. Leanne Corso trying her luck from 3 again. Off front iron. And it'll be Lissicatos off of her rebound, can't get it to go, and it'll be Plattsburgh possession. Ball finds its way inside to Castanis. Gets it to go, and the foul! Castanis with the last 4 points for Plattsburgh, plus the foul.
That's big here late.
Oneonta foul is on number 0, Leanne Corso. Her second.
As Leanne Corso will check her way out of the game. An excellent game for her today.
Castanis has 1 shot.
Fantastic, offensively and defensively.
As Castanis completes the and 1. It'll be Oneonta to the inbounds here. Just looking at this last replay, Chris. Just an excellent inside move. Castanis just stamping her authority on this game late on.
Yeah. I mean, plays like that, and ones late in the game are the plays that kind of keep you from being really defeated. Like, as much as the game seems over, you know, those are little sparks that keep your confidence going, even like past this game.
Lissicatos gets called for a foul, and it'll be Plattsburgh to go to the line. You saw her intention there, but the referee was having none of it.
Oneonta fouls the number 1, Samantha Lissicatos. Her first team
Senior
foul.
having a solid game today. Teresa Quinn makes her first.
Teresa Quinn has 1 shot.
Can't get the second to go. Rebound Oneonta. Coming up the court now, Sydney Trumbull, a freshman out of Ithaca, gives it off to the senior. Lissicatos inside to Clara Culleton. Kicks it out to the freshman, who tries her luck from 3, can't get it to go. Rebound Oneonta, and a foul. Excellent effort there from Brooke Howell.
Plattsburgh fouls on number 14, Olivia Selke.
As much as Plattsburgh is down,
Her second,
they're not giving up.
team third.
They're not completely giving up yet.
It'll be Oneonta to the inbound here with a fresh shot clock. And the ball finds its way to Lissicatos.
Yeah, just like I would expect, Oneonta's starting to slow it down.
Errant pass there by Lissicatos, and Plattsburgh looks to come in transition. Ball finds its way to the corner. Foul called on Plattsburgh.
Plattsburgh fouls on number 14, Olivia Selke. Her third, team fourth.
It'll be Oneonta to the inbounds here with 3:32 to go in the 4th. The game all but over. Just Oneonta looking to close it out.
Yeah, I'll expect Oneonta to take it slow and easy and not do anything harsh to end off the game.
Raquel looking for options here. Finds one to Johanna Gaffney. Lissicatos driving, kicking. Clara can't get it to go inside. And it's a rebound Plattsburgh, and they look to come back up. Errant pass, the freshman getting involved, but it will stay with Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh to inbounds here with 25 on the shot clock. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th.
What do you think Plattsburgh game plan is here? Down this much late in the game.
It's more pride than anything, I think. Just everyone needs to show. I think that just coaches are just looking for effort at this point in the game.
How do you think a game like this, like a loss like this, really will affect them, you know, late in the season? They don't have the best record at 6-12. They're about to go 6-13. How do you think they bounce back to kind of end off the season on a high note?
I think if you're a teammate, you just have to look to see who's trying the most. That's an excellent basket inside by Clara Colton. Timeout Oneonta. But back to your point, in blowout games like this and in a season where you may not be doing as well as you want, you just look to see who is there to fight for you. You know, which teammate is there to get you through those tough times. Taking a look at this last play inside here by Clara Colton, the freshman. Just finding the space that was given to her. Excellent jump shot.
Oneonta has not hesitated on taking advantage of every open look
Sure to look for the Karuba Collision
that they've been given.
on our Instagram and Twitter accounts.
59 to 35 here. This game really a story of two halves.
It really is. The first half it looked really close. It looked like Plattsburgh was really fighting and then kind of deflated in the third quarter and just continuing now throughout the fourth.
The exception of Brooke Howell, now a young lineup out for Oneonta. Just getting them game time, getting them game experience. DePascal kicking it out to Taylor Durnan. Ball finds its way inside to number 14, Olivia Suki, and she turns it over.
This is good for a young team like Oneonta. They have so many young players. They need playing time because one day they're going to be, they're going to potentially be the starters and they're going to be running the show.
Blocked inside, another hustle play.
Ooh.
Oh, she can't get it. Gets her own rebound and a foul. And those are the plays you look for late in the game where they think the game is over. No.
Effort plays.
Plattsburgh fouls number 4.
Just asserting her dominance inside.
First, second.
As much as we're saying the game's over, the game actually isn't over until the buzzer goes.
Brooke Howell has
Cal
2
off
shots.
the line, 2 shots. And she makes the first. Raquel having an excellent game off the bench, just asserting her dominance inside in the post, getting those effort rebounds. Can't get the second to go. Rebound Plattsburgh.
I wonder if at this point if Plattsburgh's going to keep going to the 3 or just start driving to the basket.
Oops, hard foul inside.
Oneonta fouls number 23, Maya Bursley.
And Plattsburgh
Her first.
and Oneonta in the bonus. So it'll be
Plattsburgh is
2 free
double
throws
bonus.
for Plattsburgh.
Teresa Quinn has 2 shots.
And it'll be Teresa Quinn, the freshman, at the line. And she gets the first one to go.
What do you think a win like this does for Oneonta going forward?
Well, Oneonta
Looking forward to the playoffs.
obviously, yeah, like I was going to say, the Oneonta going into the playoffs, you can only build momentum. Wins like this where you maybe weren't playing as well as you probably could have in the first half, but the second half you get out of that funk and you play like the team like you actually are. And with teams like this that realize they can play up to this potential, it can only mean good things.
Yeah, this game shows that Oneonta, you can't count them out. If they get down in the game, they come right back in the second half.
Oh, good pick and roll there by Plattsburgh. Didn't come into anything. Now number 5, Cindy Trumbull, looking for options. Finds it inside. And again, number 33, just asserting her presence in the paint.
Brooke Howell's having a fantastic day off the bench in the post.
Oneonta not stopping. Again, causing issues on these passes, nearly forcing a turnover, but it'll stay with Plattsburgh. Score 62 to 37. Plattsburgh can't get it to go. And now Oneonta looking to just run down the clock. Shot clock and game clock separated by 5 seconds.
I'll expect them to sit on it for a little bit. Looks like they're trying to score as quickly as possible. They're not going to take the
Ball
full
stay
chance.
with Oneonta. So looking ahead, Chris, it's only game 1. We still got our doubleheader.
Yeah, we do. I'm very excited for the men's game later.
Hopefully the men's game. Oh, that's just pretty. Number 23, Maya Burnsley for 3.
I mean, if the dagger wasn't a shot already, that was a dagger. That was a nail in the coffin.
With 7 seconds now, Plattsburgh just looking to get one more shot off. And Oneonta now will just dribble it out with 2, 1, and the tale of 2 halves. Oneonta struggling in the first half, assert their dominance, play like the team we know they are, and it turned into a blowout. 65-37, the final score here at Alumni.
What a dominant game by Oneonta. I mean, I expected this game. I predicted before the game started that the game would be we'd decide by double digits. But I think anything at this margin, I thought more 10 points rather than 30. And this is a great effort by Oneonta here, and they only ride this momentum going forward throughout the rest of the season and go to the playoffs.
That's a nice moment there as the senior Lysicatos gets thrown up off the floor, showing appreciation by her teammates.
This is also a fantastic win to have on senior night, you know? It's her senior day, the fans are here, the team is supporting her in one of her final games, and to go out and put an effort out like this, it's really nice to see.
Yeah, Clara Colleton, the freshman coming off the bench with 9 rebounds. Leanne Corso with 6. Lysicatos had 4 steals this game.
It's crazy. Oneonta's defense just dominated Pittsburgh, especially in the second half.
And what a nice way for her to go out on senior night.
And her birthday.
And her birthday.
What a double whammy. Senior day and her birthday. Happy birthday.
Teresa Ankian with 12, Leanne Corso with 10, Taylor Durnan with 8, Anna Thompson with 7. So the players that we expected to have an impact, they did, but Oneonta stepped up as a whole, as a team, when maybe they weren't performing at their best in that first half.
In the first half, Plattsburgh was really sticking around, and Oneonta just took complete control of the game and showed Plattsburgh that they are not going to lose it, that this is their game, this is their house, this is their court, and they're not going to let it go.
Yeah, excellent adjustments made at halftime by the coaching staff. I'm sure there was an emphasis, like we discussed in the first half, where they were just giving up points basically for free on those free throws. I'm sure there was an emphasis to maybe not press as hard in the paint, don't give up those easy shots. And Oneonta, they just got hot from 3. They found those wide open mid-range jumpers. And the bench was the story. Brooke Howell coming off the bench, and when Madeline Frank came off, she did an excellent job. Claire Colleton, we said her name a lot when she came off the bench. She did an excellent job. Only a freshman. She's got a bright future ahead.
She really does. One thing I really want to bring up is Oneonta's post defense. Oneonta allowed only 1 shot in the post this entire game. It came with just over a minute left in the third quarter. Just dominant. Lots of blocks, contested shots. Those are effort plays right there.
Yep.
That'll win you games like this.
Just kind of a mix between Plattsburgh maybe, depending too much on the 3 ball and Oneonta just being such a force inside.
Yeah, Plattsburgh really didn't make the adjustments they needed to go into the second half. Like we mentioned, that they were going to 3 ball a lot, and I figured they would make adjustments and maybe start driving to the basket. They didn't start doing that until later in the game. At that point, it was already too late.
The thing we noticed, just going back to that point of the 3 ball, Plattsburgh really they didn't pass the ball, just those open looks. We'd noticed a couple times, certain players, they would just get the ball, and then Oneonta would close out really well, and then they would just throw up the shot, hoping it would go in.
Mm-hmm.
You're good at that.
So this is only game 1.
This is crazy. We have a whole nother game ahead of us. I'm so excited.
I'm very excited.
What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than commentating a basketball game with Evan Wolf?
No, I'd like to thank the camera guys. They're doing well. But now, we're going to send it over to the guys in the studio, guys.
Welcome back to the studio. Great win for Oneonta. Makes it 2-0 on the weekend.
Yep.
65-37 win. 10 players scored for Oneonta. That's what you like. You want to get those young players in at the end of the game. They played a good solid 7 minutes. Got some experience. That's what you need going into next year.
Exactly. Can't beat a 30-point win at home, for sure. So we're going to take a look around SUNYAC, some final scores, some games that are coming to a close. Geneseo with a 21-point win at home against Cortland. Big confidence booster for them, as we know they were the team to talk about last year in the conference, and now with a comfortable win against the number 2 seed, it seems like Geneseo's running away with the conference once again. McKenna Brooks with 18 points and 8 rebounds, and she was one of 4 players with double-digit scores for Geneseo. Moving on, we currently Brockport playing Oswego. Oswego putting up a bit of a fight at Brockport, but Brockport came back storming in the second half with about 2 minutes to go. Brockport with a 4-point lead up against Oswego. Let's take a look at a highlight here. Some nice interior ball movement leading to a nice easy basket. As you can see there, feed the big inside. That's just textbook right there. So Brockport doing what they need to do to reclaim the lead and hopefully, for them, fight back and get a comeback win at home.
Fredonia taking on Buffalo State. Game's coming down to the wire. Buffalo State with a 3-point lead. We have a great highlight of moving the ball around, really breaking down the zone. Not a lot of dribbling, just simply kicks it out for a nice 3-point shot.
That's textbook right there.
That's what you need against a zone. And then the last game is New Paltz taking on Potsdam. New Paltz running away with that one. Tough weekend for Potsdam. Lost yesterday and getting beat right now. Tough road trip for Potsdam.
Yep, and so around the league, that's pretty much all we have for you guys. We'll come back to us with the men's basketball team hosting Plattsburgh Cardinals and what's going to be a highly anticipated matchup. Plattsburgh, number 1 seed right now, so.
Really looking forward to that one.
Yep, so we'll see you later. Take care.